Emperor's New Clothes. Long ago, there was an emperor who adored fine clothing. He spent all his time and wealth on new outfits, caring little for anything else. One day, two tricksters arrived at the palace. They claimed they could weave a magical cloth. A cloth so special that it would be invisible to anyone who was foolish or unfit for their job. The proud emperor was eager to impress everyone and paid them generously to make the cloth. The tricksters set up looms and pretended to weave, though in truth there was nothing at all. The next day, ministers came to inspect the cloth. Afraid of being called unworthy, each one praised it, though they saw nothing. They admired the empty loom, pretending there was cloth. At last, the emperor himself wore the invisible clothes. The emperor walked happily through the streets, thinking he wore a beautiful clothes. But the people whispered because they saw nothing. He marched proudly through the city streets, while the people cheered nervously. Look, the emperor has no clothes. Look, the emperor has no clothes. A small child shouted. Look, the emperor has no clothes. The emperor blushed and felt ashamed. He continued walking, pretending nothing was wrong. But the emperor realized and learned a valuable lesson. The story of the emperor's new clothes reminds us honesty and courage matter more than appearances. Sometimes people stay silent because they are afraid of being judged. But true wisdom comes from the truth, even when others don't. Just like the child in the story, your voice has power. The lesson for us is to not be afraid to express what you see and know. Confidence isn't about pretending, it's about being real, sincere, and brave. Thank you so much. That's our story